Yes, Dhananjay, you had raised your hand. Yes, Ajay Robert, you have something?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you explain me for me full detail for this course? I don't know about anything about this course, sir.
Yes, Dhananjay, you had raised your hand. Yeah, we will do that. We just wait for another minute or so and then we will explain to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, I think good evening to all those who have joined us on Google Meet as well as on YouTube. Um, since we are not too many of us, I would probably take questions from you so that we allow for some more time for anybody else joining. So, anybody has a specific question, you want to know something, you may ask now, and then we will delay our presentation to a little later. Ms. Ajay Robert, what was your question?
Sir, can you explain me about this course, sir? I don't know about this course, sir. This is first to join, sir.
Okay, okay. G Shubham, I'm just going by the names I can see in the chat box. G Shubham, do you have a question?
I would like to know about the MBA course for logistic management.
You would like to know about MBA course. Okay, Gaurav P.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon. Please go ahead.
Sir, I wanted to ask that I'm in plus two and I have taken economics. So, sir, am I eligible in BBA logistics and apprehensive abandoned?
Okay, okay. Understood. You are looking for BBA logistics. Okay. Mahesh Embade. We just want to know what are you looking for so that we know exactly whether we have it in our presentation or not. Mahesh, Pramil Pradhan, do you have a question? Yes, please go ahead. Pramil Pradhan, yes. Ravindra Babu, Prem Totla, yes, I can see your hand. What is your question?
So I want to know about the DNS.
You want to know about DNS, okay. Right.
So, good evening to all. Myself, Ravindra Babu. I am attending on behalf of my son. My son is in 10 plus 2 physics, chemistry, biology student. He want to explore nautical science. Unfortunately, he is not available today in home.
Okay. Okay, we understood.
So, the DSc Nautical Science, is it a career-oriented course? Whether it will take up to next level MSc also required? Or where will be the job prospects? It will be based out on ship or onshore, offshore, how it is. Very much clearly want to know about BSc Nautical Science.
Okay, thank you, noted.
Thank you.
Yes, Ryan, we'll just allow another minute and then we can probably start answering your questions. Ryan and Richard Anto, do you have some questions? Yes, I can see Vishwesh Anand Mishra, your hand. Yes. Atishan, your question.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I've been knowing about the BTech Marine Engineering course in Chennai, actually.
Yeah.
When I had to apply for the entrance exam test, I found that we are supposed to enter our passport details.
Mm.
Actually, my passport has expired. So, am I supposed to renew it, and is it really mandatory for it?
Passport is desirable. Of course, you mentioned the post BTech, your passport is a must. But at the
Okay.
time of admission, yes, it's better to have your passport renewed.
Oh,
But
okay. Thank you.
it is not going to stop your admission.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Okay, I think Captain Majumdar, I think we will have a short presentation because some of these questions I think can be answered through our presentation, and then we can ask for specific questions if they have any after that. Yeah, you're muted. You're muted.
Yes, sir. I heard the questions raised by our esteemed participants. You can go ahead with the
Yeah.
presentation, sir.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
we'll see if after the
Yeah.
presentation still some more questions are left to be answered. We'll do so. We'll follow it up.
Yeah. So once again, good evening to all those students and parents who have joined us on this admission webinar of Indian Maritime University. Myself, Captain Vinod Naveen, and we have our team from different schools of Indian Maritime University as well as from our academic and IT division. I also welcome those who joined us on YouTube. So this is in specific an admission webinar. As you know, our registration for admissions for various maritime courses have started in March. It will be on till 16th of May. So I will just run a quick presentation to show you what we have on offer and with regard to admissions, etc. After that, you have questions. We will take it one by one. You may also post your questions in the chat box so that we can look into it and reply from that also. Only request is till the presentation is over, please keep your mics muted. And when somebody is speaking, you will allow that person to finish it so that we don't have a crosstalk and we will be able to clearly hear your query and reply to that. So I'll just run a very quick and small presentation for you. Captain Majumdar, can you confirm you can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your presentation.
Yeah. Okay, so we are here representing the Indian Maritime University, which is a central university under the Government of India. It was established in 2008. Our headquarters is based out of Chennai. This, what you see, is the building of our headquarters in Chennai. And we have 6 campuses of our own. We have a campus at Chennai, Cochin. We have 2 campuses in Mumbai. We have a campus in Kolkata, and we have a campus in Visakhapatnam. So there are totally 6 campuses. I'll just quickly show you the pictures of these campuses. This is our Chennai campus. This is a Kochi campus. Mumbai, we have 2 campuses. One is called Mumbai Port and the other is called Navi Mumbai campus. Now these pictures that you see are pictures of our campus, which are legacy institutes, which have been existing in maritime for very, very long time. Similarly, Kolkata campus and our Visakhapatnam campus, which is moved to a new campus, which you see on the picture now. These are programs that we offer at the 6 campuses. We have undergraduate programs, which is a 4-year BTech Marine Engineering. We have a 4-year BTech in Naval Architecture and Ocean Engineering. We have a 3-year BSc Nautical Science course, a 3-year BBA Logistic Retailing and E-Commerce, a 3-year apprenticeship embedded BBA Maritime Logistic program, 3-year program in BSc Shipbuilding and Repair. This is a program which is conducted only in Imu's affiliated institute, and a 1-year diploma in nautical science. So these are the UG courses or UG programs that we offer at the institute. This is just giving you an idea of which program is offered in which campus. So you can see BTech Marine Engineering is offered at our Chennai, Kolkata, and Mumbai port campus only. Naval Architect and Ocean Engineering is exclusively offered at our Visakhapatnam campus. The 3-year BSc Nautical Science is in Chennai, Kochi, and Navi Mumbai campus. The Diploma in Nautical Science is offered again in Chennai and Navi Mumbai. BBA courses are in Chennai and Kochi. And this new edition of apprenticeship embedded BBA Maritime Logistic, it's offered from this year at Visakhapatnam, and BSc Shipbuilding and Repair, which is offered at one of the affiliated institute, which is based out of Palakkad in Kerala. Postgraduate programs that we offer after your UG programs, you can continue with your higher education with the Indian Maritime University, or you can come and take up our postgraduate programs if you are a graduate in any other streams. We have a 2-year Mtech Marine Engineering and Management course, a 2-year Mtech in Naval Architecture and Ocean Engineering. We have a 2-year Mtech in Dredging and Harbor Engineering, and then the management course, the 2-year MBA in Port and Shipping Management, and the 2-year MBA in International Transport and Logistic Management. So these are our PG programs that is offered at the Indian Maritime University. Again, just campus-wise, you can see that most of our naval architecture and dredging and harbor engineering courses are offered at Visakhapatnam campus. Mtech Marine Engineering is specialized out of Kolkata, whereas MBA courses are offered in more destinations. We have MBA, especially the ITLM course, International Transport and Logistic Management, is offered at Chennai, Kolkata, Visakhapatnam, and Kochi. And the Port and Shipping Management is offered at Chennai and Kochi. I should remind you that at the Indian Maritime University, we are into maritime programs which cater to sectors like the port sector, the logistics sector, and the shipping sector mostly. So we have students who are passed out doing these programs, working in shipbuilding, ship repair, or in various ports across our country and across the world. They are sailing on board ships as nautical officers or engine officers in Indian as well as foreign shipping companies. So we cater to various sectors under the Indian Maritime University. As I mentioned, we are into ports, port sector, logistics, shipping, naval architecture, ship repair, and so on. There is a postgraduate diploma program which is conducted at our Mumbai port campus, which is for those who are diploma holders in mechanical engineering. You want to take up shipping related or shipping career, you can do this PGDME course, and then it's like a 1-year bridging course, orientation course, which will orient you to job on board the ships. We also do have research programs in the form of PhD, integrated PhD, and MS by research. These are programs which can be done by graduates who want to take up research. Campus-wise, you can see in Chennai campus there are 6 programs that is offered. At Kochi campus there are 4 programs. At Kolkata there are 3 programs. Mumbai port, 2 programs are offered. All these details are there in our IMU website, so I'm not spending too much of a time on this. I will show you how you can access this information. Similarly, Navi Mumbai campus, we got BSc Nautical Science and Diploma in Nautical Science. Visakhapatnam is offering 5 programs, and BSc Shipbuilding and Repair is offered at College of Ship Technology, affiliated to Indian Maritime University, based out of Palakkad. We also have some of the programs offered at affiliated institutes. Currently, we have 17 affiliated institutes with the Indian Maritime University, and they mostly offer shipping related courses, which means maritime courses like DNS, BSc Nautical Science, BTech Marine Engineering. These are courses which are offered at affiliated institutes which are affiliated to the Indian Maritime University. As I mentioned, the registration for all these courses have commenced. Most of these courses, the selection is based common entrance test, which is conducted all over India by the Indian Maritime University. The registrations will close mid of May, and we are conducting our common entrance test on 29th of May which is proposed on 29th of May, which is on Sunday. One of the students was mentioning that it is coming in between the +2 board exams. So one of the reasons that we kept on Sunday, the portions for common entrance test is more or less of the +2 board. So if you're preparing for a +2 board, you will find it not difficult to appear for the common entrance test. Our intention is to start all these programs by 1st August 2022. I will skip all this. All those details are available in our website. So this is details about what kind of question, but generally I'll tell you the syllabus for a common entrance test is English, general aptitude, physics, chemistry, and mathematics at +2 level. This is for all our UG courses. And for MBA and MSc programs, that is postgraduate programs, we have quantitative ability, data interpretation, verbal ability, and logical reasoning as your questions in the common entrance test, which you can see here is normally a 2 or 3 hour test with 120 to 200 multiple choice questions. These are fees details. Most of these programs, shipping, maritime related programs are residential, which means you will have to stay over at the hostel. There are hostel facilities at almost all our campuses. So you can see the fee structure, which is for the current year of 2022 admissions for our UG courses. This is for a year. This course includes, total fees includes your academic fees, that is training fees, includes your training material, includes your hostel stay, it includes your uniforms. So it is all inclusive is what you see the fees that is on your screen. Continuing with the fees details, again you can see fees details for postgraduate programs. Wherever it is residential, it is inclusive of all. Wherever it is non-residential, it is inclusive of only the training fees. Again, these details are all available. These are companies where our alumni are sailing. If I'm talking about BSc Nautical Science, Diploma Nautical Science, or BTech Marine Engineering, which are sailing related courses, these are some of the shipping companies, both Indian as well as foreign shipping companies where our alumni are currently sailing. This is from the School of Nautical Science. I'll skip this. This is from Maritime Management, the MBA and the BBA courses. These are the employers of our past students who are working at these organizations. This is again School of Maritime Management. Yeah, these are all organizations where students of maritime management have been or are working. You can see that it caters to shore-based organizations, port sectors, logistics sectors, shipping companies, shore-based. So these are freight forwarders. These are Adani Port and Logistics. You can see Concord. So these are places where students who have done their logistic programs are currently working. This is from Naval Architecture and Ocean Engineering, BTech, Mtech, and Mtech in Dredger and Harbor Engineering. So these are organizations where the past students are currently working. Okay, I'll just take you to just close this presentation. I will take you to our website. Captain Majumdar, can you confirm? You can see the IMU website.
Yes, you are visible. Yes.
So you can go to the IMU website, just type Indian Maritime University or imu.edu.in. It will go to the site, and you can see right in the front there is that you can click that. All the information is there. Whatever I showed you, so you can go to programs offered. You can see, click that, you get this programs offered, undergraduate programs, the full details of undergraduate programs, eligibility criteria, everything you can find. You can go to PG, postgraduate. You can find all the courses which I mentioned, all the details of the courses, duration, fees, eligibility, everything is here up to the research programs. So you can get it over here. You want to see those campuses which I showed you. As I mentioned, we have 6 campuses. You can see the 6 campuses. and you can go and click on to each campus. Sorry. Yeah, you can click on to each campus and you can get to know the further details of that campus. If you want to know Vishakhapatnam, it will give you Vishakhapatnam. If you click know more, it will give you more details of Vishakhapatnam campus. You can do that. You can look into the gallery to see some of those pictures of our infrastructure. You can see all those pictures. You can go in and click in on detail. So these are some of the infrastructure videos are there of Indian Maritime University. You want to register for the programs where there is a common entrance test, just go to the right and click Imu Ct. It will take you here and you click here. It will take you to the registration, just fill up and you are registered for the CET. You can get the dates also mentioned. We have already commenced the registration. 16th of May is the last date and 29th of May is the proposed date of conduct of CET examination all over India. So you can do that, or you want to apply for the BBA course for which currently the admission is through a separate registration. You can go to BBA and click the link and you can go to the basic registration for the BBA link. You can see here there's a brochure here. You can just give a basic details of here and you can download. Just give your name, mobile number, and you can download this brochure. And this brochure have all the details. You can see the brochure here. You can go to the index. All the necessary details that you want to know is there in the brochure. So you can download it, read through it, and it will tell you the dates. It will tell you the eligibility criteria and so on. I'll just show you one quickly. You go to this program, 4-year BTech Marine Engineering. 4-year BTech Marine Engineering. You want to know what is eligibility criteria. You can find the first one is eligibility. Most of the UG courses, the eligibility is 10+2 with an average of minimum 50% mark in English and 60% mark in physics, chemistry, and maths. So this is most of the undergraduate programs. This is the criteria. The age for male candidates is 25. If you're OBC, it gets up to 28, and if you're SC/ST, it can go up to 30 years. So the age criteria is also shown here. Physical fitness is a must, especially for courses into some engineering course or a degree course, and you want to join up with the maritime course. Yes, we will admit you into the second year. What is the criteria is also mentioned. So each course, you can go to each course, you can find what is the eligibility, what is the age criteria, what are the marks required, and what are the other requirements. Right from UG courses to PG courses, you will find over here. So this is a brochure which is available on our website. Please download it and go through it. It will also tell you how many number of seats are available in each of our colleges, including affiliated college. You can see the details here. Programs offered, a number of seats available. You can see which all programs are taken with CET and which are not without, your +2 marks. So BBA courses, but again, there is a plan to have a common entrance test. Once you register for BBA, we will let you know the mode of admission for BBA courses. Otherwise, most of the courses are with common entrance test. Somebody asked me for BBA criteria. Please go to this brochure. You can see here BBA, 3-year BBA. You need to be a +2 with 50% English and 60% aggregate marks in any stream. So you said you are in commerce. Yes, you are eligible for a BBA if you got 60% in your commerce stream and 50% marks in your 10th or +2 examination. Then you will be eligible for BBA, provided you are within the age limit that is shown. So I'm just leaving this brochure on so that if in case anybody has a question, I can take you to the relevant section. Okay. So I would, and you can see here there are details of CET given, number of questions 200, for which program, how many questions are going to come, and what is the syllabus for common entrance test. As I mentioned, for undergraduate programs, the syllabus is as good as your +2 syllabus. For postgraduate programs, MBA, etc., you can see here the syllabuses are given for the common entrance test. This common entrance test will be conducted through a computer-based testing on 29th of May, as of now is proposed. And it will be conducted at 84 centers across the country. So you can see the 84 centers. I'm sure there will be one center next to your hometown. You can go to the center and there will be a computer-based test which will be conducted on 29th of May 2022 as of now. Last year, because of COVID, due to last minute, we had to cancel the common entrance test. Then we moved on to other method of checking admission. So this year, we are very hopeful that we will be able to conduct the common entrance test on the date proposed, which is 29th of May. So with that, I leave it. I'll stop my presentation, and if there are questions, you can unmute and talk to us on the mic, or you can post it in the chat box. Thank you.
Can I ask, sir?
Yes, Dhananjay.
Yes, sir. Firstly, I have a question too, sir. And regarding can university providing any loan for a study? And secondly, what is the scope of the after completions of course?
Sorry, I didn't get your first.
Is there any center in New Bombay?
Sir, university any providing a loan for education? So that
New Bombay?
I can.
Yes, there are centers in Mumbai. There are centers in Mumbai, right? So you will get to know the exact center once their registrations are closed.
Sir,
Yes.
is there any suitable course for females, sir?
These courses which I mentioned, almost all courses is open for both male and female category.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Sir, how many centers in Rajasthan?
There are centers in Rajasthan. I can't pick offhand, but please go to the academic brochure I showed you. It is there in the academic brochure. And you will get specific details once you finish your registration.
Sir, what is the counseling procedure after getting selected in CET?
Say again.
Sir, what is the counseling procedure? I want to know.
Yeah, the counseling again you can find the entire. Yes, if you can answer the counseling part. Anurag, can you give us some light on counseling?
Yeah. So first you have to get the rank. So once you appear for CET, then there will be not everybody will get a rank. So some percentage of people will get the rank. Then after that rank, you have two options. One is either you come to IMU campuses for admissions, and other you can go to any of the DGS approved institutes. So if you want to get admitted to IMU campuses, you have to appear for counseling. Now counseling portal will appear say within 1 week after the results are declared, means after the rank list is declared. So right now our CET is on 29th May. So within 1 week you can expect the rank list, and after another week you can expect the counseling portal to be open. So once the portal is open, once you log in with your login ID and password or the CET number, so your details will be visible there. Then you can give your choices and pay the counseling fee of 10,000 rupees, register for the counseling. So after the counseling deadline is over, then there will be list. So first list, second list, and if required, third list. So further details will be given on the counseling portal also, and once you go to the instruction of counseling portal, you will be able to understand in depth.
Sir. I am from Kerala. One Babu. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello?
Please go ahead.
Can you hear?
Yes,
we can hear you.
Yes. First of all, I will introduce myself. I am an university assistant. Then I have written off because I am writing in the career column. The last 2 days back in Deepika Daily in Malayalam, I have written an article of this particular program. Okay. So my doubt is this. We have so many affiliated colleges. We have got certain list of affiliated colleges. any of these persons completed that particular entrance examination, admitted in these affiliated college, the fees are same which they have to pay in this universities direct campuses, or any difference in that fees?
So the fee structure of affiliated colleges is different, and
Yeah.
each affiliate colleges can have their own fee structure. You have to follow with the fee structure of the particular college you want to get into.
Oh yes, yes.
The
Only selection process is.
Let me just clarify. The fee structure that you find in IMU website is only for IMU campuses.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse
Okay.
me, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, both the BBA courses are available at all the 6 centers, na sir?
Negative. I showed you the BBA courses. Mostly our management courses are available in Kochi, Chennai, and Visakhapatnam.
And sir,
So
what was
BBA,
the
so BBA course is available. BBA LRE is available in Chennai and Kochi, and BBA Maritime Logistics is available in Visakhapatnam.
yes, sir. And sir, one more question, that sir, what was the last year package after the sir placement, that after the pass out, sir, in the BBA courses?
Dr. Shekhar? Yes.
Yeah, I will answer. Last year, it all depends. See, there are students who got 6 lakhs per annum, and there are students who got 3,50,000 per annum. So I would say the mean is 4,50,000 per annum. So we have some students who got a little more than 6 lakhs also per annum entry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello. Sir, my name is Sahil.
Yeah,
Sir,
Sahil,
I
yes.
have a caste certificate issue. My caste certificate date is, sir, from 2008. But
Which caste you belong to, sir?
sir, my caste is, sir, SC caste, but the minimum date of caste on the from way August 2017. So do I need to update my caste certificate, sir?
So I'll tell you earlier we were for SCST we were taking whatever date the certificate was issued, but later we came across many cases where the caste was changed from SCST to OBC, and which made the candidate invalid. So we have made it that if you want to apply, you apply with the renewed caste certificate. So whatever caste certificate you have, you please go to the authority. They'll give a renewed caste certificate, and it's when they give it, they usually give it a digital caste certificate, which is easy for us also to verify at the verification center.
Okay, sir.
Hello, hello, sir. Sir,
Sir,
hello, sir.
for
Sir,
direct
what
entry
is
to
the
second
suitable
year,
way to get admission in IMU CT? Sorry, IMU affiliated university or its own campus of IMU Mumbai Port?
So your question is not clear, sir. Can you please repeat it slowly and loudly?
Sir, what is the suitable rank to get admission in Mumbai Port and Chennai campus?
Sir, you should go to the academic brochure, which is available on IME website. First, go through the courses, then see which course you want to opt. Then, for all UG courses other than BBA and for all PG courses, you have to appear for IMU CET. Once you appear in IMU CET, you get the ranks. After ranks, you apply for counseling. After counseling, you get the as per your performance, one campus, and then you can go there and get verified and join.
Sir, how do I know
Hello.
that
good
my
evening,
rank
sir.
is sufficient for this college or not?
Sir,
Sir,
So you,
how do
Anurag,
I know that my rank
I
is
believe
sufficient for that college or not?
he
Mr.
can
Pramil,
select the campus, right? Anurag, he
Mr.
can
Pramil,
select
you can put your query in chat box. I'll reply.
Okay, sir.
So my name is Sinchan Ray.
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah,
Yes,
please,
please go
Mr. Sinchan.
Yes. Actually, I am pursuing my Mtech Mechanical Engineering in the 4th year right now. So how can I join in the Mtech courses, Mtech Maritime courses? What will be the procedure for me?
For Mtech, yes, you will have to appear for the CET.
Okay, so will I have to appear for the CET, and after the CET exam there will be counseling, and after that I can join, right?
Yes, you are looking at the 2-year Mtech program, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, you'll have to go for the CET, and you should have 60% aggregate marks in whatever stream that you're doing current to be eligible for the CET.
Yes, sir, I have already. So,
Yeah.
so I am right now in the 4th year. So, can I give the exam in this year, or
You are in the final semester or penultimate semester?
DNS or BSc?
You are in the
What, sir?
final semester now, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, if you are in final semester and you will be completing your degree this June, July, you can.
Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you, sir. Thank
Hello,
you.
sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm currently doing my diploma in mechanical engineering. So if I have to take admission in marine engineering for BTech, so what is the criteria? Means, where is the admission form link and all?
You will have to go through the CET, as we mentioned, which is coming up on 29th of May. So you'll have to first register for the CET. And you are currently doing a diploma in which one?
Mechanical engineering, sir.
Okay, so you can also opt for a
For
lateral entry, provided your stream is accepted for that particular course that you're looking for. So just look at your academic brochure specific to your course for lateral entry. You check on that. Okay.
Mr.
so I have
Sahil,
checked on
Mr. Sahil,
the brochure.
Mr. Sahil,
Yes, sir.
listen.
Yeah.
Sir, there are two ways for you to go into. If you want to go on the basis of diploma, then you can go in
Yes.
lateral entry.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you have 10th PCM 60% average, then also you can go in directly CET. Now,
So if I have to take
for diploma, there are only 9 seats this year. So you
Okay.
have to take a call, and first you have to check also whether you are eligible as per lateral entry criteria also. Then lateral entry criteria will be given shortly. There can be a separate exam for lateral entry candidates, as well as there can be a separate portal also.
Okay.
So, and that exam can also happen on either on the same date of 29th, or it can happen at a later date also.
Okay.
So
So
my humble suggestion is, if you have 10+2 PCM 60%, it is better for you to appear in that, because you will have a lot of opportunity, because there is very cutthroat competition, only 9 seats.
okay. Okay.
Okay, Mr.
But sir,
Hello.
for
Good evening, sir.
So next, Mr. Sahil,
Hello.
you can put your other
yes,
Hello,
query
sir.
in chat
yes,
box.
sir, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I have filled Imu Ct
Hmm.
and I live in Andaman Nicobar. So there is no center available here, sir. So should I come to
Sir,
Chennai and write?
Sir, there are two ways for Andaman Nicobar candidates. So there is one Andaman CET done exclusively by Andaman administration. So Secretariat conducts it every year. So we have reservation of 7 seats there. Now, for example, if you want to, have a better prospect, that you want to apply for, you want to have increase your chance, then you have to come to the mainland and appear at any other center. So then in that way you can appear there in Andaman City also, or here also. So you have both the options, and you will be judged on the basis of, if you get there also and here also, we'll give you the best one, or whatever clicks for you.
Like both are same, no, sir. With
So
that
No, both
CT,
are not, sir. Both are not same. You can sometimes appear in an Andaman city and you can get a seat, but you cannot get here, and vice versa will also happen. You can get a seat here, but in Andaman city you are not able to get it.
no,
So
sir.
both
Like
are
if
different.
no, sir. If I like to give, I want to give Hello? sponsorship exams. So can I use that CET application ID for sponsorship
Yes, sir.
exams?
You have to ultimately, for anything, you have to get the CET rank first, either to Andaman, or if you go through Andaman CET, you will be only getting for DBRATE, DNS. You cannot go for other courses.
I want for DNS only. I have dot like I can give Andaman CET, no, instead of giving IMU
You
CET.
can give, sir. You can give, but depends. Suppose Andaman Debrate has 30 seats. So suppose number of people are more. If you are 32nd in number, you cannot get there. However, if you give Imu Ct, there's a possibility that you can get DNS in other campuses. So both are parallel things, related to each other, but not exactly same.
Yeah, you improve your chances if
So
you
can I
write.
speak, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I speak?
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, so I've been trying to speak for some time. Sir, my name is Shubham. Good evening to you. Sir, I have graduated in chemistry with honors, and I've got the percentage, like above, my percentage is above 60%. Now I want to pursue the MBA course in logistics and transportation. Sir, am I eligible for it? And if I am eligible, then what is the way to apply? Through IMU seat?
Yes, and for MBA program also you need to first register for the CET.
Okay, sir. And sir, the requisite, sir, I come from a chemistry background. So will that be
Yeah.
will that hinder my prospects for that course?
For MBA, you mentioned transportation and logistic, is it?
Yes, sir. So currently, I'm trying to reskill myself. I had to drop out of my education stream because I had to lend a hand for my family stuff.
You can a bachelor's degree in any discipline with 50% aggregate marks.
Yes, sir. I have that, sir.
Yeah, and then 50% mark in English in 10th or +2 or your UG degree course. That's enough.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. But is that will that hinder my prospects if I go for that course?
Which course?
Like for the MBA course, because sir, I am from a science background student, sir. I'm not from an BBA sort of background, sir. That is what I'm asking, sir.
No, as per our eligibility criteria, if you get a bachelor's degree in any discipline with 50% aggregate, you qualify for the IMU CET. From there you can join up for the MBA course.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
Hello,
so much.
good evening, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yes,
I
please
have
go.
two queries, sir. So first one is, there is any education loans and provide options, sir? Education loan facility. And second one is, what is the major difference between international transportation logistics and port and shipping management? What's the major difference?
Yeah, Dr. Shekhar.
Yeah. See, international transport logistics has a different subjects at the third semester. So you have a set of 4 subjects plus some 4 optional subjects.
Okay.
And PSM has a different subjects, not with the reference to logistics. But international transport and logistics is broadly, you can join in any of the logistics companies like freight forwarders or intercarters, or including port also, chartering companies, shipbroking companies, all these companies.
Okay.
Port is mostly we focus only for port and shipping. So you can have a lot of chances working in ports. We have around 12 major ports and 187 non-major ports, and you can work in these ports and port-related companies. So steamer agents, stevedores, or even you can also work in logistics company if you do a course in port and shipping. Port and shipping largely concentrates on port-related subjects, specialization on port. Logistics is more of moving the cargo to all the ports. Have I answered that question?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So which one is better, sir? Which one is better?
Pardon? No, all the two are better. There's nothing called better. It all the future does not lie in the job. It lies in the person who holds the job.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And just to answer your query on the loan, there are a lot of students doing various programs in IMU with loan taken from the bank. So that is not an issue. Whatever formalities are there with regard to letter, etc., the IMU will support you on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But sir, in your opinion, which course is best, sir?
Which stream are you asking? Are you asking for management course or shipping? Which course are you asking?
Shipping course, sir.
Your what is your? Are you a +2?
BSc Nautical.
Sorry, your BSc Nautical Science.
Yes, sir.
Are you doing BSc Nautical Science or you want to do BSc Nautical Science?
I want, sir.
Yeah, so BSc Nautical Science, the 3-year program is a good course. Once you finish that, you need to sail for about 12 months, 1 year, and after that, you're eligible to give the officer's exam with the Indian government, and you can be an officer on the ship.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So, what are the chances of having the entrance exam for the BBA courses? As you were earlier saying that there can be an entrance exam.
Yes, Anurag.
So say again, sir.
Sir, I was asking that. Yes, sir. What are the chances of the BBA courses entrance examination? As earlier, Vinod sir was saying that there can be some exam for the BBA courses.
Sir, there is a cloud of uncertainty because we had been doing on 10+2 scores. Now there is CUET in the picture, which so for all other courses we are going through our Imu Ct, but for BBA there is there are three options. Either we go through Imu CUET, that is common university entrance test conducted by UGC, or we conduct for BBA also separate CET by IMU, means which we will do, or we'll give on the basis of only 12th marks. So within 1 week, the decision will be taken and it will be intimated.
Okay,
Sir, I have a question about the MBA programs. Sir, am I audible?
Please go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I was wondering, sir, what was the prospects and what was like the max average salary packages and the max packages for MBA programs?
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm talking about the international transportation one.
Yeah, that's what our students see. There are a lot of foreign companies keep coming, and they are also recruiting. And when you convert the dollars and pounds, probably it will be very high. So I would say that as maximum as 8 lakhs in India, and from 4 to 4,50,000 would be the lowest. So the mean, if you want me to ask, the mean should be around 6 to 6.5 lakhs. That's only in India, because there are a lot of foreign recruiters who come and pick up our students, and their salary is entirely a different ball game, because you convert it to Indian rupees, it just skyrockets. So probably that doesn't be a good comparison.
Yeah. So yes, I understand. I was wondering, like, for I'm applying for MBA programs, right? So I was wondering, like, what was the range of it? I don't need like the exact valuation.
No, it all depends. See, for example, some companies come and they give 8 lakhs. Some companies they come and they give 6 lakhs per annum. And same company, 3 people are recruited. One fellow will get 8 lakh, another fellow will get 6 lakh 50. Suppose if you don't have a history of arrear, then your package becomes different. If you have some 1 or 2 arrear, then your package is different. So we can't be very sure, and so it all depends. The student should not have history of arrears, and if he has some extracurricular or he has presented a paper in any of the seminar, naturally his salary will go up. 3 fellows selected in the same company will have a 3 different scale of salary. It's not a government, it's a private organization. Depends.
So also in here, sir, there is this number of seats is 10 each for the MBA programs. So, sir, are these like only 10? So there are only like 10 seats for us, right? Through the CET. That means
10 seats. Why 10 seats? I don't understand that.
No, you have as mentioned, you have this management programs in Kochi and Chennai campus as well as Vizag campus. So the total seats is all this put together.
so 10. So there are 10 seats considering every single one of this program.
No, we are not able to understand where you got this figure 10 from.
No, sir. In here, in the brochure that you told us to download, there is written that there are only 10 seats in MBA program. I was wondering if this is each per campus or like overall through every campus.
There is no any mention of seats, sir. How are you seeing the 10 seats, sir?
There's this on page number 34, that number of seats allotted under DASA 2022.
That is DASA. DASA is for foreign students. So that is for them. Yeah, not for Indian. That's for Indian nationals abroad. Okay. The total seats there is nothing like 10. I think it's close to maybe 81 seats.
Sir, actually, my caste is OBC,
and its date of issue is 9th April, 9th March and 2021. But I'm not getting this date on the while filling the form of Imu Ct.
Sir, you have to go to the authority and get it renewed. So you will get a renewed certificate, then you apply. So it will give only the option to fill after 1 August 21. So the idea is it cannot be more than 1 year old. OBC and EWS. So kindly get it renewed and apply the renewed one.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, I had a question. I gave my 12th boards in 2020 in PCB. So I didn't had maths that time. This year in NIOS, I gave maths as an extra subject so that my total subjects get PCM. So am I eligible for BTech?
Madam, did you have maths earlier in the other previous board?
No,
Mr. Miss Anjali?
yes, sir. No, I didn't have maths in 2020. I gave it this year itself.
What was the score in physics chemistry PCB earlier?
87.6, I guess. Yeah, total was 87.6, including English and the fifth subject.
Usually, ma'am, we consider that if you are changing the board, we do not allow. But since yours is a case that you are, why didn't you appear for maths from the same board?
Actually, sir, my school didn't allow for like they gave only two chance either to go for bio and maths, and my parents during that time wanted me to go for medical field.
Ma'am, you write to the CET 2020 CET 22 at imu.ac.in. We will get back to your course and your case, and we'll give you the reply. So right now we don't have the exact clarity as to will we allowing you or not allowing you.
You can write to us. Please write to us. The email ID is there.
In the chat box, I have written the email ID. You just write on this. I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anurag, one repeated question I find is passport going to be a limitation for putting up application
Okay,
for CET?
I'll just explain about the passport right now. So all the candidates who are applying for DGS courses, these are 3 DGS courses which what BSc Nautical Science, DNS, and BTech ME. So DGS keeps it mandatory as to have the passport. So earlier till day before yesterday, we kept it mandatory that you should have at least passport or you should have at least applied for passport. But now we have not kept it mandatory. You can apply without passport also, but please keep it in mind once you apply, once you come for verification, that time if you are not having the passport, you will not be given the seat. So the idea is at this stage, if we keep people will apply and they will get it, but later what happens? People get the seat and when they come without passport, we reject them, then it is a huge loss for them. So it is advised to all the candidates, if they are very serious about this, they should apply for passport in their own interest. So later, if they get the seat, they're not rejected during the time of verification. Right now, they can apply without passport also.
Yeah, so there is no limitation for putting your registration, but you see, all of you are joining those DG shipping courses. At the entry only, you need to apply for something called Indian database number for seafarers, and for that, passport is mandatory. So that is why we can't take an admission at the counseling. You need to have the passport, but not at the time of registration of seat.
So good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have query that is it necessary to take sponsorship before joining colleges?
That sponsorship is only for diploma in nautical science course. If you are applying for 1 year DNS, then a sponsorship from a shipping company is must, not for other courses.
So I want to join the BSc Nautical Science, sir.
BSc Nautical Science, there is no mandatory requirement for sponsorship.
And sir, since I am a fatty boy, that it will make any difference to my medical? Will I get rejected or?
The number of kilos doesn't matter, but there is a physical fitness medical test which you need to pass. So if you have a doubt, that it's better that you take the test before you come for counseling, at least, because if you
Sir,
later on, if you get rejected, then it will be a big problem.
okay, sir.
Good
Thank
evening,
you, sir.
sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, what is the placement scenario of the BTech Marine Engineer?
Say again. Placement.
For a
Placement.
BTech Marine Engineer.
Yeah, I think placement records of last many years shows that those students who have been good and performing in the course have been getting a job. Placement activities do happen in all the colleges every year.
Sir, good evening. I asked for BSc Nautical Science career progression, how that career growth,
Yeah,
whether it
yeah.
is mandatory. I
Yes, Mr.
haven't
Babu.
seen
Yes.
that. Yeah,
See, you have
I haven't.
if you do a BSc Nautical Science 3-year program, your main aim is to go on board a ship. So your first career option is sailing option. So you can do a 1-year training. After that, you are eligible to appear for officer's exam, and from there you can become a junior officer to something called second officer, chief officer, and you can become the captain of a ship. So that is one option for BSc Nautical Science. Or you can do a higher graduation, post graduation in MSc commercial shipping, yeah, or any other post graduation you can do, and you can also shift to a shore sector, whichever accept a BSc or an MSc degrees. But the primary career option is a sailing option, and you can become the captain of a ship.
Good evening, sir. This is
Yes.
Sir, one more question. One more question: is the alumni status make it any impact? Alumni status of IMU?
Impact on what?
Impact of placements.
As I mentioned, placement activities for all courses. All courses is a regular affair at all IMU campuses. There are companies which keep coming back every year. There are new companies which keep adding on every year. So placement is a continuous process. For all those students who have performed well in their courses, they are all getting jobs.
Thank you
Mr.
very
Babu,
much. Thank you.
Mr. Babu, one thing, it is
Yeah.
physics, chemistry, math. I think your ward is having physics, chemistry, bio. So all
No,
the
no. My son is studying physics, chemistry, maths also.
okay, then okay. Thanks.
First group actually. Maths, physics, chemistry is
Okay,
studying.
sir. Thanks very much. Mr. Viravel, you want to say something?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Is there any scholarship for lateral entry for postgraduate students?
Please visit our academic brochure. The scholarship and incentives are mentioned over there. So there are scholarship, but the scholarships we have put in our brochure are all scholarship offered by state governments. So you might come under one of those scholarship. You can look into that particular section of academic brochure. There are a lot of state governments offering a lot of scholarship. All that is mentioned in our brochure.
Yes, sir. I want IMU Kolkata. Do you know about that college?
What are you asking? You want to select a course at IMU Kolkata, or what is it?
Yes, sir. I want to select a BTech course,
Yeah,
BTech
so
lateral entry course in
lateral
IMU.
entry. What course are you done?
I am studying diploma in marine engineering, sir. Final, sir.
That's a 3-year course, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so as it was mentioned earlier, a 3-year program in diploma is eligible for lateral entry, but there are two ways to do your BTech Marine Engineering course. Either you can appear for lateral entry exam, which will be a separate exam conducted, or you can appear for the CET and take up BTech Marine Engineering. So you can choose which option you want. The number of seats for lateral entry is limited. So that is what was mentioned by Mr. Anurag earlier. So you can choose which way you want to take up the program, or you can go for a CET also.
Yes, sir. There is any merit list for lateral entry, like who have scored above 90 percentage.
Yeah, as he mentioned, there are only very few seats. So if there are 10 seats and we get 100 applications, then it will be going by the test and merit.
Mr. Viravel, always we conducted on the basis of marks so far, but this year we may have a separate entrance exam for lateral entry. To inform you that there are only 9 seats for lateral entry this year. So this is the lowest seats we have for lateral entry in the means in the past years. So you
Yes, sir.
should take into account it.
The entrance exam is like Imu Ct or
Yeah,
another type.
sir, it is not decided yet, but it will be more or less like that.
So okay, sir.
Sir, I have a
Then
Yeah,
question.
there's this question which is about Imu Ct Center-Based. Yes, it is center-based. You have to go to those centers, which is mentioned in the brochure. There's a question on whether physical and medical fitness is mandatory for PG MBA programs. Not the medical fitness certificate is yes, but not to the level of the shipping courses. But
Sir,
physical fitness certificate is must. Yes.
sir, and I have another doubt, sir. What about the BTech fee structure? Because some of my seniors told me the fees increased from 2.25 lakh to 3 lakh.
So the
Do you
fee
know?
structure is same so far.
No,
Sir, I have
whatever
a
you see on the IME brochure, that's a fee structure which is going to continue for this current year also. He could have probably mentioned the fee structure for a private college. Normally, the private college fee structure is much more than what is the fee structure of IME.
So, okay, sir. During application form, if we have not passport, there is any chance to reject our application form?
That is what is mentioned. Passport is not mandatory at registration, but mandatory at counseling. Anurag, there's a question that one of the students selected no passport while doing the registration, but it got rejected, it seems. There's a chat box.
Sir, can I get medical certificate at the college campus?
Mr. Viravel, please be on hold. I'll reply to this query and I'll get back to you. So, sir, sir, 2 days, sir, until 8th, it was written, the suppose somebody clicks on, he doesn't have a passport, then it will mention, so you are only eligible for BTech NAOE. So, now we have changed it. So once a person says no, then it will give the message, okay, right now you can apply, but you have to have the passport during verification. So all those who are not having passport can also apply. Please apply. There is no foundation right now. You will be considered for all the subjects.
Excuse me,
sir?
Yes.
Sir, is the
So, what are the
Sir-
minimum qualifying marks to get BTech Marine Engineering in IMU set, sir?
Sir, once again, please, it's me. Please hold कीजिए. Mr. Viravel, coming back to your query, you can just tell me your query. I can answer you again. This is your last query. Please tell.
Yes, sir. Can I get medical certificate at college campus?
See, I didn't get you. You can get medical certificate at what?
No,
Can I
I
get
got it.
medical certificate at the college campus?
Yeah, see, Viravel, this medical certificate has to be done from an approved doctor. We have given details of that approved doctor in our website. So you will have to go to that approved doctor and get a medical certificate done.
So now,
Thank you, sir.
so most of them have this doubt. What is the cutoff? See, there is no fixed cutoff. So this is a very wrong notion that So if the cutoff is 60%, 80%, there is no fixed cutoff. So usually, what we do is suppose we have around 850 seats for UG and around 400 plus seats for PG. So accordingly, we will take around 6 times we will decide. So for 1,000 seats, we'll approximately the ranks will be given till 6,000. So it doesn't depend on really the marks. It depends on the performance of the overall crowd. So so it's more or less the ranks. So top 5,000 or 6,000 will get the ranks irrespective of the marks. So you do not worry about the cutoff.
Sir, is the caste certificate mandatory for the form filling of IMU?
Sir, which caste you belong to?
Sir, OBC.
Sir, please say loudly.
Sir, OBC.
Yes, sir, it is mandatory. Is
Sir,
there should not be any doubt in that.
and if the caste certificate is of 1.5 years old, then it is okay to
No,
give
it
this
is not
form.
okay, sir. It should be less than 1 year old. It should be issued on or after 1 August 21.
So then this
Sir,
time I can fill the form, or
kindly get it renewed and apply with the new
yes, sir.
date.
I have applied, but the form doesn't come till now. So can I apply the form right now, and I will give
No,
it to
sir,
the
no, sir.
August.
Sir, please do not do this. Please apply with the correct date, else you will get rejected at the later date. Even you won't get the fees returned. So it will be a highly dampening process for you later. So still time is there. 16th May is far away. All the authorities give these certificates within 15 days. So it's more than a month still. You have all the opportunity to apply for the form certificates and get it renewed and apply.
Sir, and sir, one more question, sir. I have applied for the normal passport, and the passport hasn't
So
come
any
right now.
passport will do. Any passport number will do.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, I live in the GCC. I'm an NRI. So, are there any seats for NRIs, like special quota for NRIs in the Marine University run by the government?
I think Anurag, they come under the DASA program.
Yes, yes, sir. So, sir, for all the NRIs, we have a special reservation through DASA. So the DASA website is www.dasanit.org. This I have typed in the chat box. Now the issue is right now, once you click on this website, so every year there is a there's a different nodal institution. So last year it was NIT Jaipur. Before that it was NIT Surathkal. So this year so far DASA NIT has not mentioned which institute is going to conduct the DASA NIT reservations, but we have reservations and that will definitely be given. So the reservations are also mentioned in the academic brochure. Now, last year the DASA candidates for UG courses, they were supposed to take JEE exam, and for PG courses GRE and GMAT. Now this year what it will be, we do not know, but we guess it is likeliness that it will be same or SAT exams. So we are also not aware of that, but the updates will be given in dasanit.org.
Sir, and also like the exams for registration, like for entrance, the common entrance test is going to be in May. But the thing is, I'm in grade 12 and my exams will still be going on
But you can always, sir, for registering in CET, you can apply using result awaited option, but that won't be through NRI quota. You can just apply as a normal Indian. So again, citizenship matters are there that you need to get it resolved. If you want to apply for DASA quota, then whatever dasanit.org says or prescribes, you have to follow that. If they allow without having 10+2 marks, well and good. If they do not allow, our hands are tied for that.
And also, like, because I'm living here and my exams will still be going on, I won't be in India when the CET are happening. And do we need to be in India to write the CET, or is there any way I can?
Sir, the centers. So there are many queries from other countries, UAE or other countries, that we should have a center in other countries. So, sir, our criteria is we will have only centers in India. We have right now declared 84 centers, and the exams will be in those centers only. So you need to come to India to attend the exam. There is no other way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sir, will I be eligible to take admission in Indian Maritime University if I don't clear IMU, sir?
I didn't get you, sir. Say again.
Sir, will I be eligible for taking admission in IMU Chennai if I don't clear my IMU set exam?
No, it's must.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Yeah, please.
Hello.
Please go.
Sir, my age is right now, sir, 16.7 months, sir, and my DOB is 19
There is no
December
minimum.
2005.
Sir, there is no minimum age requirement now. You can apply.
So, sir, DNS college is still not accepting me, sir.
What are you saying, sir? We have not given any minimum age requirement. You can apply. Even if you have the age of 10, you can apply.
Okay, sir, sir, but sir, private DNS college are not accepting. They told me
Sir,
that minimum
please,
age should be
we
17.
we cannot tell what private universities are doing. We will tell about ourselves. Our institute, our IMU CT is accepting no minimum age requirement, maximum 25 for general. So,
Okay.
what others are doing, we cannot, dictate that.
Good
Okay,
afternoon.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank
I
you.
have a question
Mr.
that.
Wait,
Evening,
Mr.
sir.
Atikur Rahman is waiting for a long time. Mr. Atikur, you have any query?
I request all those who have finished off to lower their hands, and we were supposed to stop at 1700, so we are just extending for a few more minutes. You may quickly ask your
Sir,
questions.
sir, I have a question that
Hello, sir.
according to your brochure, sir, it is given that IME CT will have syllabus of 10 plus 2 level and CBSE board level. And sir, in many states and CBSE board also have deleted their portion up to 30%, 25%. As I belong to Maharashtra, we have 25% deleted. So,
Sir,
sir, what will be
there is
syllabus?
no CBSE syllabus. It is 12th syllabus.
So our state, it
No,
will okay for it.
you also, as we get closer to the CET, you will find some sample question papers in IMU's website. So that is one thing that you can check on. And there might be, Anurag, are we planning to have a mock test or something for CET?
Yes, sir. Mock test will be there, but that will be 1 week before CET. Model papers will be given in, say, another 10 days.
Yeah. So that is the doubts will be clear with that.
Sir,
And sir, as
one
per
more doubt, sir.
JE paper are postponed. So will be there any change in schedule of IMEC?
No.
Okay.
Sir, one more doubt, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Mr. Shubham, this is your last doubt. Please tell.
Yes, sir. Sir, is 11th portion considered in IMU CT? 11th
Sir, it
class
is,
portion, sir.
sir, it is 11th and 12th combined.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Yadav.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. So my name is Yash. I'm from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. Sir, I had a doubt regarding some medicals. So, for example, sir, if someone, sir, since strict criteria are there for the medical, so my doubt is if someone is on the verge of means not totally his BMI is not, since according to the academic brochures it's given that your BMI should not be over 25, right? And sir, if for example someone's BMI is on the edge or just above, or is that means strict or something like that? I just want to ask.
Sir, you're supposed to get the medical certificate from a DGS approved doctor. The if the DGS approved doctor considers you fit to give the certificate, we are happy with that. We
No,
are
sir,
not
I'm
going
not
to check
asking
your
that. That is
BMI
understood.
at a verification center. So
Yes, sir,
whatever
no.
it's between you and doctor. If the doctor considers you fit, see, even after if you have excess BMI, he can ask you to get some medical tests done, and if he considers okay, you are still okay, then he will give you certificate.
Acha. So if someone is not having any sort of medical problem or any disease or something
When you
like
ask
that.
the doctor to have a problem, what is a good query, sir?
Sir, no. Sir, the query is if someone is not having that sort of any medical issue or something like that, but his weight is a bit more from the maximum means BMI.
Sir,
So, sir,
it totally depends on the doctor. The doctor is the best judge to decide about your medical condition. We cannot decide. You cannot decide. If the doctor gives a certificate, you come with the certificate. If it doesn't give you, you're not eligible.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, good afternoon,
Excuse
sir.
me, sir.
Good
Sir,
evening.
the
The fee structure is mentioned in the IMU website, right? Does the fee structure include the fee structure for hostelers also?
Sir, all the residential courses, the hostel fees is included in it. Mr. It's me. Now you cannot ask more questions. Let others also take the opportunity.
Sure.
Thank you,
One
sir.
question,
Sir,
sir.
I have a,
Last.
sir, I have a,
Hello, sir.
Yes.
good
Yes.
afternoon, sir.
Can we
pass the IMU Ct without having a passport?
Sir, you can apply, but at the time of verification, you should have passport.
I can, therefore I can
You can appear,
clear
yes.
IMU Ct now.
Yes, yes, you can appear.
Yes,
You
yes.
can register and appear. Yes.
And then I can
For
apply
counseling.
for.
Yeah, before counseling or by when you come for counseling, you should have the passport.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, I have
The
a doubt
result
with
will be
the
out on
BBA
3rd of
course.
June. So
Good afternoon, sir.
when will be the counseling begin?
Sir,
The
if I
details of
want the
counseling,
passport,
the details of counseling are given, right? Tentative dates of counseling, result declaration, everything is given in the website and brochure.
Okay,
sir,
sir. Thank
I have a doubt
Good
related
afternoon,
to
sir.
BBA
Yes,
courses.
yes, Raghav. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to ask that is about the placement route in BBA course and what type of course is this? Is this is different from any other colleges? Like I am from Haryana, so here I in IMU I am going to learn something new about BBA. This is different from other BBA courses like in normal colleges, private colleges, or I am going to learn something different.
Yes, Dr. Shekhar. Yes.
Yeah. This is BBA Logistics and Retail and E-commerce. So you'll be learning logistics, retail management, and e-commerce. And definitely this BBA LRE is different from other BBA because we have a few practical subjects like e-commerce 1, e-commerce 2, and Tally and Excel. So these are all very practical courses which other BBA classes or BBA programs from other colleges are not offered.
Oh, okay, sir. And what about the placement rates?
Placements, most of them they get placed. Some of them they go for post graduation, or I would say all the BBA students who want employment they are getting it placed. Say for example, we have 50 students, 33 to 34 they want placement, they are getting it. Others they go for post graduation studies.
Okay, sir. And about the passport, I am just hearing about the
No,
passport. That
BBA doesn't require any passport.
oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
So one more last query, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, since from my birth, my legs were having a problem, and my both legs were surgery was done, sir. And it was around 5 years before, sir. Will it get any hindrance?
I
Mr.
told you
Shashank,
all yeah.
Mr. Shashank, you need to get the medical certificate from a DGS approved doctor. If he is giving, we are not much concerned about what will happen next. So first you get the certificate. If the certificate is there, we will be giving you admissions.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Myself, Divesh. I am from Kerala. My doubt is that how many hours will be exam of
3
IMU
hours.
Ct? 3 hours with the negative mark of 0.25.
Right.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So, what is the annual intake for the naval architecture course?
51.
So, the placements and all.
Sir,
Premchand, do we have somebody from Naval Architecture, Vizag? Okay, as I mentioned, I can't give you a specific with regard to naval architecture, but as I mentioned, there have been employers who have been repeatedly coming to all IMU campuses, and new employees are coming in to all IMU campuses for all courses.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, another query is that in brochure that they return in first 29/5/2022 and some when we look out of the center it wrote as 28/5/2022. What is the exact date of IMU Ct?
Earlier it was 28, decided as 28th. Later it is changed to 29th. Now it is 29th.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, I'll be 18 on June on 14. I should apply for passport right now or after getting 18.
Which
So
course
you should
are you?
apply for passport now only.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you should apply now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so
what is the?
I'll take one or two questions more.
Is there any scholarship program also available in BBA course?
Scholarship, as I mentioned, we do the university do give a helping hand for students looking for scholarship. but currently all the scholarships are offered by state governments or certain organizations. We do give a helping hand. For full details of the scholarship, you go through the academic brochure, which courses and for what scholarships are available. Okay, and if there are more queries, you can always write to us. There are the email IDs are there in the chat box. The email IDs are given in the brochure. You can always write to us. We will, if there are specific queries or clarifications that you want, we will engage with you and we will clarify all your doubts. As mentioned, our registration is open. It is open till 16th of May for the CET planned on 29th of May. So you may please spread this message to all your friends, whoever that you know of, all your classmates regarding this registrations and exams that is going to be conducted for admissions into Indian Maritime University. And as I mentioned in the beginning, we cater to the logistics sector, we cater to the port sector, we cater to shipping companies ashore, we cater to ships as students sailing on board. So currently, the last after this pandemic, there is quite a boom in the shipping sector, logistics sector. There's quite a boom. There's a lot of movement of cargo that is happening. Ships are come back to normal routines. Ports are picking up as well as logistics. So there are scope in this sector. Of course, as you all know, that it is very difficult. It is very difficult for the world to survive without ships moving the cargo, or without ports loading and unloading, or without logistics. So it is something which is very, very must. It's always a dynamic industry. There are always opportunities for good students who can excel in academic performances, whichever course you're doing. So come join us at the Indian Maritime University. We have a lot of courses as
Hello,
we, right? And any further clarifications, we would be happy to engage with you on a one-to-one on the email. So with that, I once again I request you to spread the message with regard to courses offered by Indian Maritime University, university under the central government, to all your friends and your neighbors and your classmates, etc. And I'm requesting them to register for their courses. Thank you. With that, we close the webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, my last question is, which book we should prefer for IMC?
As I said, basics. If your basics are good, you can clear the IME CET. Just prepare for
Sir,
your
what if
exam. That's good enough. No need for any books.
sir, what if
Sir,
the
should we
difficult
opt for coachings, or we should do the
Not
basic?
required. Not required. Your
Not
basics, if you're
required.
preparing for plus two, good enough.
Sir, I have scored 92 in 10th standard.
Very good.
So,
I think you will clear the CET. No problem.
and sir, I have also national level certificate for sports.
Very good. Come join us.
Okay, sir, I will
sir,
be have good option.
Sir, is there any sports facilities in the IMU campus?
Yes, all campuses have sports facilities.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Sorry, good evening, sir.
Yes, quickly. We are close, but we will answer. No
Sir, sir, I want to know some OBC NCL certificate is mandatory for form filling.
Sir, if you are OBC NCL, it is mandatory.
But sir, I don't have that certificate.
Then you can apply as general candidate.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
For
please consider my last question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, as you know, 12th CBSE board exam is in the month of May and June, and CET is in between that exam. So, sir, don't you think it will be difficult for us 12th appearing students to focus on CET and boards together, as there is no CET
See what
in Feb
happens.
also?
What happens? We as mentioned, we have to start our programs on 1st of August every year, and for that we have a certain process. You have counseling, and we have CET rank list, so it takes time. So we can't delay the CET too much, and that's one of the considerations given by having it on a Sunday. And as mentioned, if you're preparing and giving your board exams for 12th, then this is just another, you don't need a separate preparation for it since you're already preparing for your board exams. It should be easier for you.
Okay, sir. Then
Yeah.
I think all the
Please
queries
proceed.
are answered. We
Very
will,
good.
if you have any other queries, you can write to cet22@imu.ac.in. We will definitely answer your queries. And I request all of you to first go through the brochure. 90% of the queries will get solved when you go through the brochure. All the queries which are here are basically, which people have not read the brochure. If they read the brochure, everything will be clearer. If not, you can
Yes.
always ask at cet22@imu.ac.in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Thank
sir,
you.
this
One
year
question, sir.
CET will
Thank
be
you.
easier
I will.
compared to previous years.
Sir, there is no answers to such questions, whether it will be easier or tougher.
It based on your preparation. Okay, so don't worry. As I mentioned, IMU CET, if you're prepared good for your board exams, is good enough. You can clear the IMU CET, so not an issue. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Shekhar. Thank you, Anurag.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
Captain.
Thank you,
Thank you, Anurag ji.
Captain Majumdar. Prasanta Mishraji, thank you so much. Balaji IT, thank you for having this on. Thank you all. We are closing the webinar.
Thank you.
Balaji, you can close it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.